Good morning. My name is Evelyn. For those who are meeting me for the first time, I help people to overcome the fear and the myth that surround the word leadership by making you understand that leadership is within yourself. It's also within me. I believe that everybody has that, and we all need courage. Yes, I know and I understand that we all have fears, but we also have courage within ourselves. So we need to pick up that courage, however small it is, to pick up our leadership and run with it. I would like to welcome you to Motivation and Leadership. This is a community where we make you to believe in yourself. We help you to understand more about yourself and to become the best that you can be. And I strongly believe that you cannot lead anybody else unless you know how to lead yourself. So for me, leadership, it all comes from within. It is what we choose to be and how we influence people around us, and that is us. Under normal circumstances, we would be talking about actions on the things that you've been laying, the foundation that you've been laying or you laid down at the beginning of the year, and how you move on with your actions. But then, as we all know, we are all being disrupted because of the COVID-19, and most of us are in situations we never thought we would be in. It means that our initial plans have been disrupted in such a big way. Some of us don't have jobs, some of us have pay cuts, and some of us are experiencing situations which are hard for us to handle. For example, staying indoors. It's not an easy thing as it sounds. And I'm sure there are times you thought I am really tired of doing what I'm doing right now. I just want more time to stay home. I want to just not go to work, or maybe we didn't like our job. But then it's totally different when you find yourself totally in a total lockdown, for example, in your house, or you have to quarantine wherever you are. It's not a choice, but it is a necessity that you have to really stay indoors. And this situation is really, really difficult for most of us. And I think it has made us understand either what other people go through, or things we took for granted, or how far we can handle situations, and what God has really given us. Some of us are making the best of it, which is good, but some of us are really finding it really, really hard. And at this moment, I will say that even me, I'm at a loss, because I am one person who really loves to travel. I am an outdoor person, and I thank God at least I have a small space outside my house where I can go. Like for now, I've been doing a little bit of gardening, which is very therapeutic. I hope I pronounce that word well. I'm not so good in some English words. And but for some people, I can imagine, for example, if you're in a community where it is like a flat, it's an apartment, you don't have outdoors. So I'm trying to imagine what most of us are going through. And these are the times where a lot of fear, a lot of panic comes in, a lot of depression, a lot of frustrations come in. And I think at this moment, what I have gathered from most people, from online, from talking to friends, is that fear is killing us more, or it's giving us more depression than the COVID-19 itself. And for some people, I think they are taking it so lightly because maybe it hasn't hit so much. It hasn't sunk in how this situation is. And but the fear has really traveled a lot. And now, what can we do from where we are to make the best out of the situation as it is. And I'm going to try and share a few tips which I've gathered from friends, which I've gathered from my fans as well. Tips that are helping out to overcome the situation that we have at hand. And last week I shared the normal things that we should be doing, for example, adhering to regulations and systems that have been put in place so that we can overcome this situation. But again, yes, you're following the regulations, you're washing your hands, you're keeping yourself a high level of hygiene both at your home and at work, and also you're doing self-distancing and all those kind of things. But what now? You're in the house, you're stuck there, you have your kids. Some of us, I think it's like almost the first time that we're staying with our kids for the longest time, because even when vacations used to come across, we would always organize something for our kids to do. You will take them out, or you will organize for them for a camp or for a hike, for a vacation. But this is totally different. It's like you have to try and do everything within a limited amount of space. So what do? The first thing I would like to encourage people to do at this time is do not fear. I'm not saying that this is not fearful, it's scary, yes, but we also have to have faith in God Himself, have faith that this is going to pass, because it's not going to stay here forever. But then we also want to come out of this stronger than we entered into it. So we must have faith that things are going to get better. And at this moment, we should be asking ourselves, what can I do to make the situation better for myself, for my children, for my partner, for my neighbor, and for the country as well, or for the world as well? What can I do? Yes, I know most of us have made mistakes, and most of us enabled the spread of the coronavirus with or without our knowledge. And some of us are even quick to judge that our leader should have done something better or quicker, which they didn't do. And now we are in this situation. So blaming our leaders, or blaming other people, or creating fear or creating panic among ourselves is not going to help the situations. It's not going to help us at all. But there is something that we can do by ourselves that can make the situation better. So ask yourself, what can I do in my situation to make things better for me and for those around me at this moment? So the first thing, as I said, is to cast out fear and replace it by faith. I know it is hard for some of us because our situations are different, and some of us, we are in a total lockdown, so even getting food is hard. So I honestly cannot provide food for you, but I'm asking you to have faith and also pray. And for those of us who are in a position to help those who are in a situation of where they cannot get any food, or there's a kind of situation where they need help, please do. Secondly, please reach out to your friends and family over the phone. We are lucky. 100 years ago, when there was the Spanish flu, I believe, the technology wasn't as improved as it is today. We have Facebook, we have, in short, we have social media, we have our phones. We can call family, we can call friends, and we can also video chat. So I'm asking people, reach out to friends, reach out to family members, because it's not all people who have the capability of handling the situation as well as some of us do. So reach out to friends, find out how they are, and if there's anything that you can help with. And for those of us who know how to do like online chats or online video chats, please try to bring people together. Like, bring people together. There are those of us who are digitally able and knowledgeable to know that we can gather people together in a digital way, either Zoom or video chats or whatever, whichever kind of social media you can use to bring people together, either for discussions, for talks, for counseling, and for advising each other on how to handle situations. Please do that. Take this as take advantage of the situation and reach out to people, and please talk to them as much as you can. And then for us who are families, or we are older than other people, and I think this is the best time for us to stand out. This is the best time for our leadership skills to come out, because the younger ones and the less vulnerable ones are going to watch us on what we're doing. They're going to see, and sometimes we don't even have to act. People see how we feel. People feel us. They feel our fears. They feel our faith. They feel what we silently do not say. So let us try as much as possible to take our leadership on a higher notch. And I'm not saying that you need to have a position to be a leader. As I've always said, you as a person, you are a leader in yourself. So take this situation or this period to step up and be courageous, have faith. I know sometimes it's hard, because that's why we say faith, because faith is believing in what we don't see, but we have to be hopeful that the situation is going to be better soon. And so let us be there for our friends, our families, and please, if you are in a position to help, please help. And for our younger ones, for our leaders, so for our youth, I know we are the people who are so vibrant. Staying indoors is not our thing, but try and find out if there's something you can do with yourself that can help you to pass this time. And also, I think this is the best time to get to know yourself as a person and reflect on your inner self, on your purpose, or on what really you are as a person, before thinking about being out there and being with other people. So let us come out of this better than how we came in, and pray and pray and pray. I cannot emphasize enough how prayer is very helpful, because I strongly believe the God we believe in, the God who created us, He knows everything. He has a reason for everything, and is going to be there for us. And I think the earlier we go back to Him and we share our fears and everything, He's going to sort us out faster, and also give us a lot of insight, and also give a lot of strength and insight to especially those people who are fighting this and confronting this on our behalf. I'm talking about our medical practitioners, those people who are on the front. Like now, it's a war we are fighting, but the ones who are on the front line as we are on the back. So the support we can give them is to stay at home, quarantine yourself if needs be, and please, if you have to go out only when it's necessary. Thank you so much. And as usual here at Motivation and Leadership, we believe so much in you. We believe that you have what it takes, and we believe that this situation is going to make us better. It's going to make you better, And if you have any comment, please put it down below, and please share what have you been doing that has made the situation better for yourself and for your family, so that other people can do that as well, especially with the younger ones, for the kids, with the youth, and also for the elderly. I am very sure the elderly, they're like young children. Sometimes they love being outside. Being indoors is not all that good for their health. And I think I've talked too much today, and I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in. And please do not hesitate to contact us in case of any situation where you need help. And if you really need help, please reach out. Do not fear to reach out to your families and friends, so that they can hold your hand during this period. Thank you so much, and see you next time.